What is up, soccer friends? Welcome to the Kickback Committee Happy Hour. We are so glad you're here. Happy Baby Friday to all that celebrate. I certainly do. I'm Susannah Fuller, and today I am so happy to be joined by my fellow committee member, Claudia Pagán. Hi, Claudia. And we have a very special guest joining us today. We have the defender for Houston Dash. Paige Nielsen is joining our happy hour today, and she's wearing the most rad hat I have ever seen. Can you tell us what's on your hat, Paige? And she brought the dog.
I was waiting for you to address the dog, Sus.
Oh.
Well, she knows when I'm about to start a podcast, and then she just comes. So I don't know.
Isn't it funny? Like, pets just have like a sixth sense. Claudia, you have a cat, right?
I do have a cat. She lives with my mom now. She's permanently my mom's cat just because I do so much traveling.
Yeah.
My mom was like, yeah, when you have a more stable living situation, you can get another cat. I was like, what do you mean I can get another cat? I'm not getting mine back. She's like, yeah, no, that's my cat now. Unfortunately, I do not get to have a little animal in my hands right now for happy hour, Paige.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, tell us about this dog. What's its name?
Well, I'm the stepmom. I married into her when she was 5, and now she's 11.
Oh,
this is Camden.
Camden
Camden recently lost a tooth. Can you show? I know. You got gingivitis.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
It makes her look tough, though.
Yeah. And then I have another German Pinscher, a medium Doberman, and then we just rescued this dog that was about to be put down 45 minutes after we rescued him. He's a Doberman German Shepherd mix. And he's the cutest. So we have a big, medium, small Doberman family.
All the sizes.
I love this. I love this. Oh my gosh. Well, Camden is making a lovely cameo on the happy hour. This really is a happy hour. Now, Claudia's like, hold on, we gotta get the dog.
Snap away.
It's worth it. Oh my God, what a love. What a love. Well, it is so awesome to have you, Paige, and Camden on the happy hour this week. We're gonna have a fun half hour or so, just kind of chatting about all things, right? We're gonna chat about your kind of soccer journey and this season with Houston Dash. We're gonna hit on your home state of Nebraska, which is our focus this week of our 50 States of Soccer tour. I'm super excited to chat with you on that because I had my first Nebraska experience at the weekend and I loved it. So that was really fun. But first, before we get into all the things, this is something that has been kind of weighing on my mind the last couple days since I saw it on Instagram. So USL Championship side Indy 11 released their third kit this week. And this is a team, Indy 11 has always had like fun with their third kits. Like they're very quirky. A few years ago, they released a corn kit because Indiana is corn. And it was like literally like corn kernels everywhere. So this is something that they do. But
I take offense to that, by the way.
I was going to say the corn. You're like,
so.
Nebraska. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hi.
It's fine.
I get it. So they released their third kit, and it is an Oktoberfest theme, which, it's great. Like, who doesn't love Oktoberfest? Can we pull it up, producer Douglas, so Claudia and Paige can see what we're dealing with? It is.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's like lederhosen that, it's like one of those tuxedo shirts you wear where it's like the tuxedo is like printed on it. But it's, this is what we're dealing with.
Carolina Argyle, so I guess the UNC vibe.
It is kind of Carolina blue. That's true. But so here's my issue. I couldn't decide if this was just straight out terrible or if it was one of those situations where it's like so bad it's kind of good.
Yes. I think so.
Both?
Both. I think it's so bad, it's so good that this is one that we're gonna remember like years down the line, just like with the corn one. Would wear this? I don't know though.
Honestly, I'd probably wear it for a Halloween outfit.
That's exactly. But like Paige, for real, if the Houston Dash like released this and they were like,
I'd
guys, like,
refuse.
you
100%. There's no way. No way.
hell no. The back kills me. I don't know why. It's like the suspenders and the little like belt loops. It's just
Yeah.
it is something. I'm leaning towards it's just bad. But Claudia, I trust you because you're like my fashionista over here, and you're very good at styling kits, like for like streetwear. So how would you style?
I'm looking
How
at
would
it
you
on
style
Instagram
this
right now,
lederhosen
too.
kit?
You gotta wear a skirt.
Yeah, do you
A
wear
plaid
a
skirt.
Do you like wear green pants or something to like match it? Or I don't know. I have no idea what you wear with this.
I don't either.
All I can think about is like, how do you convince the 3 players to wear this jersey for the marketing promo? That's what I think about. Paige, I don't know if you've ever had like a crazy like marketing request to have to put on a jersey for marketing materials.
No, not this crazy. But
You're like,
but
no.
you'd have to pay me for sure.
It's
for
something.
sure.
Like I kind of want to see it in person, you know? Like I
Yeah.
like I want to see
It's giving Ted Lasso, you know?
It's very
Like
much.
Yeah.
Very much.
people hate on us with our league and our social media of gaining publicity for weird things. Well, this is weird.
This is weird. I agree. It's a choice that they made. So Frank Dolan is watching, and he just got in our YouTube comments, and he said it's almost as majestic as Forward Madison's kilt kit from this year. There was a kilt kit.
Oh my God! Wait, I have it somewhere.
What?
Where is it? Is he
Okay.
talking about?
Oh
this
my gosh,
one?
is that the one? Frank, you've got to weigh in here because I think that is the one. I just looked it up.
this is it.
Oh
Well,
my god,
Claudia has
that
it,
one's-
so
That one's cool though. Like I feel like
This one's a bit more. Let me bring it
it's
to the light.
it's a little more subtle, you know.
It's more subtle. It's more reasonable. This one makes a little bit more sense. That one is like the jersey is the outfit, and like you can't bring any attention anywhere else because the attention is the jersey.
I have a question. Are they marketing to like German fans? Do they have German
That's what I want to
players?
know.
Okay, so
Why this?
So Cincinnati has like a huge German population. Like there's a really big German scene. There was a lot of German immigrants that settled there. I don't know about Indianapolis. Like I'm not sure if I have no idea why like this is being celebrated, or if it's just like, hey, it's Oktoberfest time and this is what we're gonna do. But I don't
The
think
Midwest
I can get
likes
behind
beer.
it. They do. I can contest with that. So
Yeah.
I am also a Midwesterner, Paige, and I can concur that you are absolutely correct. It's wild. It's really wild. Hey, Claudia, I think you need to reach out to them and see if they will send you one, and then you can wear one on Morning Footy and like try to style it.
And chug a beer at the same time.
Yes.
I'm all for doing it.
Because that's what we do at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Listen.
New TikTok trend.
There you go. I'm all for it. Like, imagine they drop a boring kit and then, like, no one really talks about it. So this is how you get people talking about it, even if people think it absolutely sucks. I mean, who was it? It was Chattanooga who did Star Wars themed ones. They did the R2-D2 one last year, and then they did a Darth Vader one that I wore this year. So I'm all for the crazy out there kits.
I love it. Okay, we gotta get on this and have Indy 11 send you one, Claudia, because I just need to see how this
I'm all for it.
Can rock.
I'll probably buy one and then we can do a
Paige is like, I want one now. Wait,
honestly,
Paige, we were chatting before we went live. Can you tell us about the kit that you mentioned that we thought was particularly bad from NWSL a few years ago?
Which one?
Pause. No, everyone knows it's the Ed Hardy.
Do you remember?
Portland Thorns. Was
I don't know
it
if I know
away
this
or
one.
home kit?
Oh,
White?
Google it.
I'm looking it
Oh
up.
my
Portland
God.
So
Thorns.
do you know what the Ed Hardy, the brand, Claudia?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, it looks like a tattoo.
Wait, Wait, that's actually not terrible.
No. It's pretty terrible. Like, I would rather have this Oktoberfest because it's funny. People probably would buy it. I think Ed Hardy, is gone. It's been gone for a while now, and I don't know why they did that. Who's gonna buy that?
I kind of like it.
Claudia would buy that. Okay.
No, Paige heard Sue say that I'm a fashionista, and Paige in her head, she's like, "Girl, no, you're not." With all
The
these
thing
choices,
is that like you could probably make it work, Claudia. Like you would find a way to like make it work. So that's your gift that you have.
a black like leather jacket, some leather pants.
Oh no,
You
yeah,
can really-
she's going full like moto. I love it.
Yeah, but you can make it work. But who is gonna like?
But on the
catch
pitch.
on, you know?
I agree.
Paige, what's the favorite kit that you've ever worn as a player? Like, do you have one that like you like thought was just exceptionally cool?
Favorite kit. Let's ask my wife since she barged in. Jen, what's your favorite kit?
Favorite what?
Kit. Jersey.
Out of what?
Out of all the jerseys I've ever worn.
Have you ever had a white one?
Yeah.
No, that's my favorite.
She said anything white, it's slimming. She thinks I have a fat face or something.
Don't you love when your spouse just like keeps it 100? And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
no, yeah, thanks.
I would say the black Angel City kit. It's a classic.
It was pretty sick.
It's pretty sick. You can style it with anything, Claudia.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm not sure. I think 90% of fans don't buy things to style it, but but you can. Black is the best.
Yeah, that one was pretty sick.
Definitely a classic. Yeah.
Pretty sick.
What do you think out of the Spirit for the NWSL, the Spirit, Angel City? I played for Seattle for a hot second, and then Houston. What's the favorite?
See, I am partial to orange. I love like bright.
Oh my
kits.
god, I hate orange.
So I love the Houston Dash, but I like the rebrand of Seattle, like their like new badge and stuff. Like I think that, but like Angel City, when that was released, it was so like, oh wow, like this is different. This is so cool. People like you knew that people were going to be clamoring to buy all the merch.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I feel like that one is just like you can't really go wrong.
Yeah.
I agree. I used to absolutely hate orange, and when like FC Cincinnati came into MLS and they had orange, I was like, what a disgusting color. I would never want to work for a team that does orange. I just wore a full orange suit on TV 2 days ago. It's my favorite color now. So Suze, I'm with you. I love the orange. It's
a happy color. I think it's a very happy color. And I love it. I love the contrast when you're watching a match, like the orange and the green. Like it just like it pops. I find it very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in my older years I've gone uglier, but it's hard for me to take it to post a picture. Orange isn't flattering for my.
I mean,
face.
it isn't for everyone. That's fair. It's it's not your season or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm getting all these things on Instagram right now about like find your season to know what colors look good on you, and I'm like,
Okay.
what? I
Just wear whatever.
Yeah, I know. I wear what feels good. Okay. But since you mentioned the Houston Dash and orange, let's chat a little about what's going on this season, Paige, because you've got a big weekend coming up. You've got a match against Washington Spirit. You guys are like right there in the playoff picture. I believe you're 2 points behind North Carolina. I think that's right.
Yes.
So this could go any number of ways. And you guys have been playing pretty well lately, like you kind of had like a rough summer, but then I think you only have like one loss in your last 8 games. So it feels like you guys are kind of like clicking at the right time, because we all know that like once you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. So when you think about kind of like this summer and maybe when you guys weren't getting the results, and now to where like it's on this upwards trajectory, Paige, what have you seen as like the biggest difference for you guys?
Yeah, I think it's belief, and our coach kind of like we were like a huge possession oriented team during the season, and we kind of outplayed every single team, but we weren't getting results. Yeah, so that was tough. And I think this league is a little crazy. It's kind of how gritty you can be. You could have like special players, one or two special players, but if they get hurt or whatever, then you might be screwed. But I think it's mostly about grittiness, and we kind of threw out the possession. We threw out the percentages we wanted to get. He was super stats oriented. We threw that out, and we were like, let's just outdog every single team.
Outdog. Oh, I love
Love
that.
That hence the hat.
Oh, I need to steal that. That's so good.
Outdog. So we pick an individual on the team, and if they beat you, you take it personally, and you can see a different kind of fire. Like our possession, one game I think against Gotham was 29%, and we still beat them.
Wow.
Because we don't care. We're gonna defend all game if that's your game plan, but we're gonna score and we're gonna make it like super difficult for you. And I think that's where you start as a club. Our club's
Mhm.
been through a lot. I think you have to start with belief in work ethic and defending for each other. I mean, I think 2 games ago, Messiah, I was in the box. Messiah Bright was in the box with me about 5 times in a row, San Diego. And she was tackling people. She was heading the ball out. She came from like half field. And I was like, that's my 9, man. She is working. I got I got a best 11 on attacking third, and I go, no, it's because of her. She did the work, and I think that's what builds teams where you see your teammate literally putting her body on the line for you when they're not even supposed to be there, and it motivates me for this club, for the future of this club, and for playoffs. So I'm super stoked.
That is awesome. That's so awesome.
Mhm.
As a defender, and with this mentality that you guys are playing with, like when you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to work. Like this is not on you. Obviously, it's a collective, but how do you love that? Like, do you love being like, we are a defensive minded team, and like this is on my shoulders? Because I would probably freak out and have a panic attack if I
It's a
knew
lot
that
of pressure.
it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely.
This is
love
why you're a
it.
professional athlete and I am
And
not.
we're not.
No, I focused too much on building out in possession early in the year. I was like, no, my first job is to keep that ball out of the back of the net, and as long as I do that and trust my forwards, I'm all in it. I think it's super fun. I felt a lot of pressure at the beginning of the season because I was trying to be this like crazy playmaker from the back, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do my job and lay my body on the line in the box. I'll let other people do the rest at this
love
moment.
I
Yeah.
love that. So my husband is a soccer coach. He coaches a USL League One team, and he this week in training, he was like, I had the guys basically like we were scrimmaging. He's like, but then I had them all like pick a different position that they had to play, and it's just kind of like to keep it fun. And like he's like, it also like you realize like, oh man, it's not easy to be a defender, it's not easy to be a fullback, it's not easy to be a number 9. And so he said it was great, like the guys like just loved it. But how would you fare if like that drill was going on and they were like, all right, Paige, we're putting you up top, you're going to lead the attack? What would that look like?
Oh my god, that's my dream. That coaching situation is my dream. My 9 and 10 sometimes roll their eyes when we don't play out from a goal kick. We have to play long, and they're like, "Why don't we play?" I'm like, "I'm just trying to win this game." But I was a forward all my life and a midfielder. Um, yeah, so that's a hard question for me. And then from the back, you see everything. I'm like, that looks so easy. Obviously, it's not easy. And when I look at the numbers, I run maybe 1K less than them, and I know they're super tired. And I'm just watching there like, oh, you could have done better there.
I love that.
But I think honestly, I think every professional team should try that one training. They'll be like, no wonder you dropped a little earlier and didn't compress the lines because you had Tema chewing up your back. Like yeah, there has to be understanding with each position, and I love that your husband did that. I love it.
He said it was great. Like he said the guys like absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like it just created like such a fun vibe at training too. Like
And
it just like
respect.
and like total respect, like
Yeah.
great banter. So yeah, I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." But I do find I feel like a lot of the defenders I talk to, like so many of them were forwards at one point. And
Yeah.
so it's like
Yep.
there's always that like drive, like I want to score. I want to score goals.
Yeah, well, in training, I get the opportunity. So every time I score, we play 5v5 every re-entry day, and I score a lot. I'm always like, put me at 9, and my coach goes, "You're a Nebraska 9." Yeah, not much competition.
What's he throwing that disrespect on Nebraska for?
I don't know. It's messed up. Messed up.
Not cool. Not cool. Claudia, what position did you play? Because
I played midfield, and I have no idea how because I absolutely hate running. Not once in my life have I ever enjoyed running, and I somehow did midfield. I was really good with receiving the ball and like dishing it out. Like I would never like run too much with it. And then somehow in my last year, I only played like up until college, and then I stopped when I was going to college. And then somehow, like my last year, I got moved to defense. I don't know why. You don't want me in the back line, so like Paige, I would never be alongside you. I deserve to be on the bench. That's not me. I would make up excuses to miss training. I loved playing, but towards the end of it, I lost the love for playing. So I was like, just take me out. Like I'm just here to chit chat with people. Like by the end I was done, but I was good in my prime, which was like 14 years old.
listen,
But by the end,
glory
I have a
days.
question. Did you still love training, not games?
You know what? I'm one, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, Paige, that you'll hear this from or have heard this from. My coach in high school made me fall out of love with soccer in the sense of like playing with it. So like I played high school and I played travel, and I loved travel, but high school, like she kind of ruined it for me. So unfortunate.
that stinks.
So by the end of it, I didn't like it. But when I had good coaches, I really, really loved it. I started playing travel when I was like 8 years old. So I played for a long time. So who knows? Maybe with a different coach, I could be on the dash as well. Who knows?
You could have.
Untapped
You could have.
potential. Untapped
For like
potential.
2 years, I hated soccer, but I was like, I still am good at it, so let's try.
Still
But
very, very good at it.
a coach a different coach changed everything. But I love training way more than games. If people are like, why isn't she locked in games? No, I like training. I like inspiring my young teammates to get better at training. We're all in it together at training. We're working hard. In the game, it's only 11 of you, and you look at your subs that are desperately wanting to get in, and I'm like, you can come. Like I'm literally here just to be better as a group. So, anyways, training was my favorite.
I love that. That's
What a
really
pro.
I know.
What a true pro.
Seriously,
Yeah.
seriously. I feel like you sound like a coach the way you're talking about it. That could, I don't know. You've got plenty of playing days left, but maybe throw your hat in the coach's ring at some point. Just a thought. She's like, no.
Too much soccer
Nah.
and no weekends, man.
That's true. That is absolutely
no
true.
weekends. For the last 40 years, I'm only 30, but 40 years.
Yeah, nah. Lot more to life than soccer. It's true. Okay, so we heard a little bit about Claudia's kind of experience. I love hearing about the soccer journeys of professional players, kind of where it began. You're from Nebraska, which is great because Nebraska is the focus of our 50 states of soccer this week. But what did playing soccer as a kid in Nebraska look like, and sort of what was your introduction into the sport?
Yeah, that's interesting. Nebraska won Soccer isn't a huge thing. Like I grew up watching football, basketball, and baseball all my life. Um, but my brother, he's 6 years older than me. He loves soccer. He actually was one of the founders of American Outlaws. Yeah, yeah.
I knew it started
What?
in Nebraska, but
Mhm.
that's so rad.
I
How
think
cool.
2001 they fundraised for a bus to go to a game in Chicago for the U.S. men's, and yeah, he's been, he would dribble the ball around outside, and I would try and get it from him. I was 2 when he was like 6, but yeah, he helped me a lot with the love of the game, and my mom was a single mom. She had no time. She put me in every sport she could. And I was naturally super athletic. My nickname was Muscle Butt. So, which is weird. A lot of guys said it, but yeah. So I played for the YMCA when I was 4,
Mhm.
and the first game I scored 11 goals, and the
Wait,
game was
what?
the game was 12-0, so it was just
Paige.
me.
Oh my
Paige,
gosh.
it's almost cruel what you did. I bet some of those kids never played soccer again
Well,
because
I
of
don't
you.
know. Well, my cousin was like, "I'll give you $1 for every goal you score," and something came out of me. I don't know. And then 2 coaches or parents were there, and like, your kid needs to go somewhere else. And my mom was like, "Well, can you like help pay for her like during the club? Because club, it's so expensive."
Yeah.
And so a lot of people helped me throughout Nebraska. They saw my natural talent, but there was not a lot. I did ODP, and no one from Nebraska got looked out at regional,
Mhm.
and that's kind of how you went to the U.S. Younger. I never got to the regional team. I never did any of that, but I knew I was really good. Um, my favorite sport was basketball, but I was too short, and the thing that changed my life was when U.S. came to play at Nebraska. I forget the team they played because all I remember is Mia Hamm talking to the fans after. And she had something with North Carolina on, and she spoke to me, and I was like, "Holy crap! This girl is a competitor. She gets me." My dream is to go to North Carolina one day to play soccer. And at 5 years old, I drew that in a picture, and yeah, it's super cool.
I just
And
got goosebumps. Ooh.
yeah, and so you know, my mom did everything she could to like get me in travel soccer. I played in crazy cups, whatever. I got offered at Nebraska for both basketball and soccer at 8th grade. She goes, it's remember your dream, honey. Don't sign that contract. And so she raised money for me to go to a camp in North Carolina.
Wow.
And then they loved me. I wore a Nebraska t-shirt the whole camp. And so my
Hell
nickname just
yeah.
started becoming Nebraska. He goes, the audacity to wear a Nebraska t-shirt at North Carolina. I didn't know any better. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, so my story is kind of crazy, and I didn't fall in love with soccer until I went to North Carolina. I had no idea the type of community it brought, and until I traveled overseas, I didn't realize how much of a global thing it was. But yeah, yeah, it was crazy starting in Nebraska. You don't hear a lot of stories of people out of Nebraska making it.
You are one of the brightest lights then of Nebraska soccer scene.
I hope so.
That is a really really awesome story, Paige, and
Oh,
super
thank
inspiring.
you.
Also, like, can we just like give a massive shout out to your mom for
Yeah,
doing the thing and knowing what her daughter wanted and just like probably making so many sacrifices to make those
so
dreams
many.
happen. Oh, it makes me emotional. That is so very cool and
Mhm.
inspiring. Okay, so I went to Nebraska this weekend, as I mentioned, and I was in Omaha. I was not in Lincoln. Didn't realize that they were actually like not that far away from each other. But I had the best experience there. Number one, Omaha is like low key, like a great city. Like
It's super fun.
really fun. Like great bars and restaurants. I did go to the birthplace of the Reuben sandwich. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Which is where I've never been.
it was in a hotel called the Cottonwood Hotel, and it's a restaurant called the Orleans Room, and it was stunning. It's like this old Art Deco. Oh, it's beautiful, and the Reuben was delicious, by the way. But it was really, really cool. So as we were preparing for this week for our 50 States of Soccer, being Nebraska, it was really fun to kind of like dive in a little and find out like there are like you are obviously one of the biggest stars to come out of the Nebraska soccer scene, but there's like some legit folks there. Claudia, have you been to Nebraska?
I've never been to Nebraska. No, I've never been.
Wow.
Never.
Because it's
Omaha State. Omaha Steaks, College World Series.
I'm waiting for you guys to convince me that I need to put Nebraska on my to travel list.
It's great. And the other thing that I discovered too when I was there, because I was there for the One Knox Union Omaha match, and Union Omaha is the USL League One team in Omaha, and we got a chance to hang out with some of the supporters from the Omaha Parliament, the supporters group. They were awesome. Shout outs to Catherine. She was just incredibly rad. They were so nice to me, even though I was there with my one Knox hat on. But she's from Nebraska, and she was like, we're 2.5 hours from Kansas City. They can get to like Chicago pretty easily. Like Minneapolis is there. So it's literally like right in the middle of the country. So the accessibility to a lot of other places is kind of like a very cool, unique characteristic of Nebraska and Omaha. And I thought that was really, really interesting. But I had Claudia at some point, like it's a great stop off too. I need spend a couple days there.
Paige, do you find yourself constantly having to defend Nebraska to people? Like, do people kind of like bad talk Nebraska or be like, why the heck are people going there? Do you have to defend the state?
No, 100%. I'm like, well, the president hides there sometimes. Warren Buffett. No. People, I think I'm around older people and they get it. I'm like, we have good schools. We don't have a lot of crime. We're unilateral. We're red and blue. Like, we're smart. I don't know. I think people are like, yeah, it seems like a very chill state.
Yeah.
Super friendly, which is a very Midwestern characteristic.
And honestly, it's super cheap to live there. So you can buy a nice house. A lot of people have a good quality of life because you can have a decent, like, not a crazy job and have a good life. So there's just not a lot of problems there. Everyone's super happy. Everyone talks to, when I lived in New York or DC or LA, I had to relearn how to be a person. I couldn't say hey to everyone. They'd be like, they would literally flip
why
me
are you
off.
talking to me?
Yeah. So that's interesting. But yeah, it's a good place. Everyone smiles, super happy. I'm like,
it was great. The downtown was awesome. There was a neighborhood in the old market, like the old market neighborhood. So cool. It was like old cobblestone streets and like all these really cute like bars and restaurants and boutiques. There's an art museum there that is absolutely sensational. I think they just finished it like recently. It's stunning. I was completely surprised in the best way at how fun and quite pretty the city was. So Claudia, put it on your soccer tour list.
It is on my list.
Worth seeing.
Yeah, my sister argues, she grew up in Nebraska, and she's been in LA for 15 years, and she argues that LA has better sunsets, and I'm like, no. There's so many people at the beach. You have to pay to park. You have to, to get to the sunset. All you have to do is drive in Nebraska and the sunsets over the cornfields and the hills and the silence, and you can put like calm music on. It's the best. I love it.
It's beautiful.
The older I get, the more of a peaceful life I want and to get away from people and
Yeah.
away from like
Yeah.
society. So this
Yep.
just sounds like a dream right now.
Yep. Book a one-way ticket. And never come
Claudia's
back.
sold.
No.
Claudia's our producer just got in the chat. Douglas, he said, I can confirm the sunset that night after the game was A+. It was.
Yeah.
It's one.
I
It's like
believe
it's the sky is huge. It's like I know like Montana is the big sky state, but like it's like
No.
big sky,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
huge. Very, very beautiful. Okay, so as we mentioned, you are one of the top players to emerge from the great state of Nebraska, but we always put together, when we do this, we put together a 5-a-side of like the best players to come from that state. So we're going to try to do that right now. Obviously you're on the list, Paige
Okay.
Nielsen, and I'm going to throw out some names, and I feel like we'll probably be able to come to a decent consensus here.
Okay.
First one being Jason Kreis. Did you know that Jason Kreis grew up
In Nebraska?
in Nebraska?
No.
Yeah. So he apparently went there and then moved. I think he moved while he was in high school. But like Jason Kreis, this is a guy who had 14 caps for the U.S. men's national team, 108 MLS goals. He's, up in the ring at RSL. Like this guy is like a bit of a legend. So I was shocked to learn that Jason Kreis was from Nebraska. So I feel
Did
like
he like go overseas to play a little bit, or?
I think so. And he's an
Yeah,
MLS
for
guy.
sure.
He's an MLS guy, like mostly. So
Yeah.
kind of like an MLS hero. So we'll put Jason Kreis on this list.
That's
Um,
perfect.
He went to Duke. Paige, you went to UNC? He went to
Ooh,
Duke.
that might. She's
She's
like,
She's like, maybe I'll allow it. Let's see what other names we have on the list.
Yeah, it's only because I got in a bar fight with Duke girls, so.
another one to throw out, Duncan McGuire, who is
Hmm.
currently playing for Orlando in MLS. He is a top striker in the league. He went to Creighton, but he's from Nebraska, and he's gotten some call-ups for the U.S. as well.
I don't know him. I'm so sorry.
Duncan McGuire.
How old is he?
He,
24.
he's a wee
24.
babe.
Teeny baby. Really, the breakout season for him was really last year, right, Suze?
Yeah, or was it
Yeah.
2 seasons ago? It might have been 2 seasons ago.
It might have been 2 seasons
Scored a
ago
ton
when
of
he
goals.
when he
He was-
started in the league.
Yeah, and
As a rookie.
that's right, because he was up for it's not rookie of the year anymore in MLS. It's like young player.
Newcomer.
Newcomer,
No,
young player. I
rookie?
don't know.
No.
Oh, God.
One of those
they
new
change
ones.
it every year, but yeah, he had a great season. So
I would
Duncan-
keep him on the list. I think
Keep him
that's
on
a
the
good
list?
one.
Okay, Sarah Weber. Do we know Sarah Weber, Paige?
I do. I
Okay.
do.
How do we feel
A little.
about her being included in this?
I don't know her career. Did she have a career?
So
after-
it was mostly like college. I think she played for Racing Louisville for a while.
Yes.
But it was
Um,
like her success mostly came at the collegiate level.
Yeah, that's tough for me. Okay, let's give it. We don't have many.
We
people
don't.
in
I know.
Nebraska, so-
Listen. It's we're going down the list. Okay.
She stayed loyal to Nebraska though. Played for the Cornhuskers
There you
in
go.
college. So
Don't-
there you go.
Don't give
Loyalty.
hate.
Loyalty
I
there.
left. I left. I left the state.
Okay, she's still at Racing Louisville. Thank you, producer.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, producer Douglas is on it. So she's still at Racing Louisville.
Has she played?
I don't. That's the question. I don't know.
I know a girl named JC because she married one of my high school good friends. She played at Kansas City. Do you know
Okay.
JC?
JC. I don't think there's a JC on this list.
Okay. Okay,
We can
next.
put her on.
I'm so sorry. I should have
No,
researched all the
we can put-
Nebraska
No,
soccer.
You're the Nebraska expert. I'm just rattling off names over here. Another one is Kelly Lindsay, who is mostly known as a coach.
Okay.
Like she had some caps with the U.S. women's national team, like in the early 2000s, but like it's her coaching career that has kind of put her on the map. She's coached in Europe. She's coached in Saudi. She's now coaching in England. So that was the name that was, and this is, by the way, we crowdsourced people, Paige. We like put this out on socials. And so these were some of the responses that we got. So Kelly Lindsay, she was a defender. So, you know, defender family, but I feel like we put a question mark on that one because we're just not sure. We also have Brent Kallman, who is a defender. He had a pretty decent MLS career. He played, Ian, my husband, actually coached him at Minnesota United. And he is now playing for Union Omaha, but he is from Omaha, Nebraska. And he is also a center back. So we could get him some love.
I'll put him on.
We'll put him on. Brent Kallman, you're in. And then
I don't think it takes much to be a center back, by the way. You just need to like not allow goals in and be a decent passer.
You make it seem so simple, Paige, and yet I don't.
No, that's why I chose it.
I don't think that's the case. Like, it's players like you, and then like I'm a Liverpool fan, and I watch Virgil van Dijk, and I'm like, he makes it, he's so chill and makes everything look so easy, but like I know it's not. And I know he's like 10 steps ahead of every other player. Like that's where
I actually hate Virgil.
Why do you hate Virgil?
I think he is really lazy. He had a really good year. He doesn't drop with the rest of the back line. He doesn't step. He walks after a long pass, and then if Liverpool doesn't win it, it leaves huge gaps.
He's
I
also
really
old.
Don't like him.
Older. He's older.
31. I think he's my age. And I work hard.
I thought he was like 33 or 34.
Let me see.
I don't know.
Paige, can you watch a soccer game without dissecting positions, or like are you dissecting especially the center backs?
Especially the nines, since I was once. And then I have to like watch our forwards. The nines and the center backs, and Company from Man City was my favorite. But yeah. But I love the young hard
He's 34.
workers.
He is 34 years old. So maybe the knees
are giving out.
You know, he tore his ACL a few seasons ago. Maybe he's just, he's conserving energy, Paige, for when he really needs it.
Okay.
I'm a Virgil van Dijk apologist because it's just.
If I was a coach, I would sub him out just for his lack of effort.
I love it, man. I love these hot takes. This is so good. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with Paige, Jason Kreis. We'll put Duncan McGuire. We'll put Sarah Weber and Brent Kallman on this list, and I feel great about that.
Solid list.
I have something else. Rebecca Crabb. Did you look her up?
Wait, what's her name?
Rebecca Crabb. She went to North Carolina.
Rebecca Crabb. Claudia and I are like, just a moment. Rebecca Crabb. Soccer. See, sometimes.
Omaha West Side.
Okay. I see her.
She was a really good player. She's also another reason why I went to North Carolina.
Did she play professionally, Paige?
Well, the league kind of folded when she graduated.
Could she be considered, because another category in this is urban legend, and so it's like a player.
She'd be an urban legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rebecca Crabb, urban legend. The only other shout we got for urban legend was someone named Mark Moulton, who was like a high school phenom, apparently, but like I don't really think has done much. So I'm giving it to Rebecca.
Yeah, give it to her.
Right?
So she was there at UNC, and then you decided to go because of her?
3 players. Casey Nagira. She was amazing, but she didn't play after. Tobin Heath. And Rebecca Crabb, for sure. Yeah.
Amazing.
I went to a game with UNC versus Notre Dame. They won 7-1. Also, a girl named Courtney. They were up 5-0, and someone tried to tackle her, and she brought her down, and she goes, "Stay the down. And I go, nope, I'm going to UNC.
Wow.
I was like, I
Wow.
think these are my people, which in Nebraska, like, not to like hate on it, but a lot of people want to look good, cheerleaders. You know,
Yeah.
my ex-boyfriend was a star of the football team. That's just how it was, and I really enjoyed my time there. But I've never seen like women really fight for something that they love. So
Dang.
yeah,
Savage.
yeah.
And I love it. I just love it. Okay, that's great. Also, yes, love this shout for Rebecca Crabb as the urban legend of Nebraska. Fantastic. Okay, what other category? Oh, hallowed ground. So like a lot of people weighed in, said that the stadium at Creighton is the one. Where did I write this down? Michael G. Morrison Stadium as the hallowed ground in Nebraska. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
What does that mean?
Like just kind of like the most iconic football stadium or field like that, like is sort of synonymous with soccer in the state.
Oh, for sure. We did all
Okay.
of our high school state cups there.
Okay.
Yeah, everything was there. It was the only field.
You're like, and it was the only one, so this is
Yeah.
the option. Okay, Michael G. I drove past it. I walked around the Creighton campus, and then I drove past it on my way to the airport, and it looked awesome. And I think there were some really like awesome matches there. Like there've been like some really like incredible moments. So it looked very cool. So that's what we're going with. Paige says yes. And then soccer bar. Have you been back to Nebraska like recently and like ever gone and like had a beer and watched a game?
The only bar I had the chance to go to, which I'm going by the way next weekend for a friend's wedding, so I have to go.
Oh, awesome.
I'll have to go after one of our games. But I've been to the Blue Jay on Creighton's campus.
Oh, okay.
They play a lot of basketball, but they also do play soccer.
Okay.
And that's super fun, and that's all I've been to.
Shouts to the Blue Jay.
Yeah, I again am from Lincoln, and all we have are football bars, like American football.
Yeah. It's
So I don't know how I made it with soccer, but yeah.
it's awesome. You went against the trend.
Yeah.
Which is great. It's great to be different. And then finally, best youth club. Was there, I know you said you started playing in YMCA, but was there like a youth club in Nebraska that was just like all the like kind of the one that you wanted to play on if you were a kid?
Yeah, so I jumped clubs a lot. I was with CSA, Capital Soccer Association, with a coach, and then I was with another coach, and I kept getting emails, and this guy, Marcus Kelcher, created Toro Bravo, Toro Booyah, and he said to my mom, like, if she ever wants to make it to college, play for me. And, but that was in Omaha, so that takes a lot of carpooling a long ways away, back and forth. She's a full-time worker, so that was tough. But she made it happen, and then it changed from Toro to EGA, Elite Girls Academy, and
Okay.
EBA, Elite Boys Academy. But yeah, Toro, and our team in Nebraska was the first team to ever have everyone go D1 across the country.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That says a lot.
Snaps.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, yeah, we went through a lot. I would have to drive to Omaha, and they were like, drop your cleats, we're going on a 9-mile run. And I was not fit at the time. And yeah, it was tough out there, but it made me better for sure.
It's awesome. It feels like even just talking with you and the way you speak about, your story and playing soccer as a kid in Nebraska, like it feels like it 100% like shaped who you are as a person,
Sure.
as a player, like the way you approach the game. And I think that is so very cool. So very cool. It's just like that, like tough Midwest attitude.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we have to be. We have to be.
Getting into fights with Duke people.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the story, but I'm waiting until we cut the live so I can hear the full version.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Claudia, have we convinced you that you need to go to Nebraska?
Completely convinced. Anytime I've ever heard about Nebraska, it's always been, of course, from like American football perspective, like Cornhuskers. I worked with someone who went to Nebraska and she was like all for it. She's actually from South Dakota and moved back to South Dakota, but like always loves Nebraska and like loves the Midwest and everything. So I've been convinced. I've been convinced to go there for football, now for soccer. Go to, what is it, the Blue Jay bar. I love a good college bar.
Love a college bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes throwback and cheap
at
beer.
my age, but but
it's so jarring to go back. Like, I know, Claudia, you're a Terp and went to University of Maryland. Have you been back like as like an adult? And then you're like, what?
College Park is still fun, by the way.
See, Paige knows what's up. I
lived in Bethesda and for 3 years, and it's one of my favorite cities. So
I love to hear that. Yeah, like I was born and raised in Maryland, so like I was in Maryland my entire life. So I went back to a Maryland football game, I think 2 falls ago, and my husband is from England, so like he's still getting used to the American lifestyle, American football, and this was his first college football game. He was loving it. So we went to, oh my God, what was it called? Looney's. We went to Looney's Pub in College Park, gave him the full college experience as much as he can. Football experience, college bar. So I loved it. I was living my best life, but it was weird because I was like, how old are you guys? And like, do I look like a grandma now, or am I fitting in, or what's going on here? Yeah. So it can be a bit weird.
For sure.
Yeah.
But it's still fun.
It's so fun.
And you're a bit more responsible, so
it's so fun. But then like you get
just
like
take everything in.
The kids like give you the side eye, like
and you're
really
using,
grandma.
Or
and you got a real ID,
and you're no, stay back.
Oh, good times, man. College. I went to University of Illinois, Paige, which is fellow Big Ten.
Hello, Big 12 at one point, right?
There's like 25 teams in the Big Ten now, so like I don't even really know what's going on there.
Why is it called that? I don't know.
It's exactly. I'm like, you can't really. It makes no sense. Like, anyway, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, it was in the same vein as like Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm sure like the university was the town. Like that was it just everything revolved around it. And so it was a really, really fun place to go to college. But yeah, it was not a ton around it. A lot of cornfields and pig farms. Yeah. Yep.
It's not where you are, it's who you spend it with.
Thank you very much. I loved my collegiate experience.
Yes.
It was fabulous. Well, Paige, we could sit and chat with you all evening, but this was so much fun. We are so appreciative of you coming on and telling your stories, talking to us about the great state of Nebraska. And listen, go kick some ass this weekend. Let's get into the playoffs, huh? How about that?
Go.
The push is already starting, but like, just finish strong because I want that postseason and the Houston Dash.
Yeah, I'll do it for the show. I'll do it for you.
Exactly. There we go. Exactly. Not for anything else. For the Kickback Committee happy hour, so we can say this is what really this happy hour pushed them over the line. That's it. You're the best.
Claudia,
well,
thank you for having me on.
Oh my God, it was a pleasure.
Fun.
Good luck, Paige.
We'll have you back again, I'm sure. But yeah, thank you so much, Claudia. You're the best. Thank you for joining us, even though I know you're so very tired from your morning footy duties. But can't pass up a happy hour.
I love a good happy hour.
Who doesn't?
Love finding out who our guest is and having guests every week. So Paige, you were awesome. Thank you.
It was great. Guys, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on all the socials. You can download the latest episodes of Soccer Wise and Kickback Committee. Subscribe to our newsletters. We've got the Kickback Minutes as well as our World Cup edition that comes out every week. You can do that on kickbacksoccer.com. Have a fantastic rest of your Baby Friday, everybody.